Good evening, Senator Nation. This is Chris Manship and Craig Akers bringing you Thursday night's main event from Ron Smith Court. Tonight's contest will be between the West Washington Senators, who are 5-5, and the Crothersville Tigers, who are coming in the contest at 6-4. It might be cold out, but it's electric in here tonight, Craig.
Definitely. It's always a great place to come. T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium on Ron Smith Court here. The Lady Senators come in looking to get ahead in the win and loss column here, looking for their 6th win of the season. Crothersville already has their 6th win, but the Lady Senators looking to get out there with their 6th win against a sectional 62 opponent tonight. So, the Senators have had a little bit of a little bit of an up and down season. They play a couple of games good, and then all of a sudden, kind of the wheels fall off. So, looking to get a win streak going here. The Senators, once again, just like always, are coached tonight by Mr. Darren Russell, who is 65-48 in his 5 years here at West Washington, is the winningest coach in West Washington girls basketball history. So, looking to extend that winning way there. The Crothersville Lady Tigers are coached by Kevin Hensley in his 11th year at Crothersville, 102 and 139 in those 11 years there.
It looks like the last meeting was December 13, 2018. Crothersville squeaked a win by 9. The teams themselves have transformed. New players, new beginnings. Tonight should be a good, fun contest.
That's one that the Senators do remember, along with the sectional final. I believe that was 4 years ago, where these Lady Tigers did come away victorious in the sectional over at Orleans to get their first sectional win, first sectional championship in any sport in 103 years. So definitely some past games of history there for these two teams.
One thing's for sure tonight, Craig, the coaches on the sideline are a little bit animated. It should make for a good evening.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, always a good time to come here to West Washington and have a game. The Lady Senators looking to pull ahead with that record, but also looking to set the tone kind of for sectional, which will be hosted here on this court. And Crothersville is a sectional opponent. So, kind of looking to set the tone early in the season for that sectional run that these girls are looking to have. Chris, what do you think keys to the game tonight? What do you think it's going to come down to?
I think the biggest thing is how the Lady Senators get out in transition. Shot selection is going to be very important. I believe, how they match up in the paint. I think the paint's going to be vital in picking up this win and really taking care of the ball. Like you said, there are times where the ladies look really great, and then there are times where the wheels fall off, and a lot of that during that time, the shot selection and the ball handling is a little bit iffy. I think, tonight in this contest, if they're able to take care of the ball, shoot open shots, and really be patient, they're going to be able to come away with a win.
The Senators are led in scoring by their junior guard, Sarah Stice, with 17 a game. But really tonight, I think is going to come down, just like you said, to post play. The Lady Tigers really don't have a post presence, and we've got two. We've got the Keltner sisters, Cassidy and Lizzie, both are going to patrol the paint tonight, and really looking for big games out of both of them.
Craig, one thing we should watch tonight, Ryan Russell is currently 4 steals away from breaking the school record or tying the school record, correct?
I believe 4 ties, 5 will break it. That record is held by Carrie Miller, I believe, who is the one who still holds the school steal record. That is correct. She has 214. Ryan is sitting at 210 right now. So she's looking for 4 to tie it, 5 to break it. Very well could happen tonight for the Lady Senator senior.
So yeah, that's something to watch. Craig, before we go to break, just want to let everybody know, throw another log on the fire, get you some popcorn, and be ready for a good basketball contest.
We're going to step aside, have a break from the Washington County Community Foundation, and we'll be back in just a moment.
After 2 years of study and research, the Washington County Community Foundation launched its first proactive initiative, Youth First, in 2007. Their goal was to create a positive environment within the county where youth are valued, their needs come first, and investments are made in their well-being. In 2011, Youth First merged with the YMCA to best serve youth through their common commitments to youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. This merger allowed for further utilization of Youth First missions and the possibility to grow development assets in our community more initially.
Back to live action here at Ron Smith Court in T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium on the West Washington campus. We're about 20 seconds away from the national anthem, so we're going to step aside, have the national anthem, and we'll be back with starting lineups right after this.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Back to live action here at West Washington, where the Lady Senators are taking on the Lady Tigers of Crothersville. Looking for a very competitive game here tonight between these two sectional opponents. Like we've already said, the Lady Senators are coached by Mr. Darren Russell, and the Crothersville Lady Tigers are coached by Mr. Kevin Hensley. Overall records: Crothersville is 6-4, West Washington 5-5. So the Lady Tigers are going to start with a 3-guard set. Addie Cole, number 1, averaging 15 points and 6 rebounds, the junior. They're going to also start number 3, Michaela Helt, the senior, averaging 13 points and 4 rebounds. Starting number 22, Gracie Wilson, the junior, 8 points, 3 rebounds. Number 23, Mackenzie Isley, the senior, averaging 5 points and 6 rebounds. And then they also start number 30, the senior, Rebecca Cook, averaging 3 points, 7 rebounds. So they don't start a real big lineup, but it's a lineup that can definitely score some points for the Lady Tigers.
You know, the key for the Senators would be to keep an eye on one, Abby Cole. She's definitely their go-to player. She's in and out. She can play both outside and in, so she'll definitely be a key for us to hit the brakes on.
Lady Senators go with their regular starting lineup of number 3, Ryan Russell, averaging 10 points and 6 rebounds. Joining her in the backcourt is number 5, Sarah Stice, the 5'7 junior, averaging 17 points and 4 rebounds. The third guard in the 3-guard set is Lexi Griffiths, the 5'6 junior, averaging 8 points, 4 rebounds. Then we have the 2 Keltner sisters up front. First, number 42, Lizzie Keltner, the 6-foot freshman, averaging 6.7 rebounds. And then her older sister, the senior, number 10, Cassidy Keltner, at 5 foot 11 inches, averaging 9 points and 10 rebounds.
One forward, 5'11", she's the senior, number 10, Cassidy Keltner.
You know, right off the bat, I could see where, West Washington definitely has a height advantage. Yeah, I think, like we said in the pregame, the key to this is how are we going to manage that on the inside?
Right, and that's going to be the key for tonight is how are they going to play on the inside, and how are the Lady Tigers going to defend them on the inside. So we are set to go here tonight. Got everything running, everything rolling, everything looks good on my side. So if you're getting issues out there, shoot me a text, let me know. But everything seems to be going out how it should.
I had a brief conversation with the referees before game. They're pretty excited for tonight's event.
It's always good when the officials are happy about an event going on.
Here we go.
Keltner wins the opening tip, but gets it right to the Lady Tigers' first shot up and no good. Keltner with the first rebound.
Looks like Crothersville starts in a 2-3 zone.
They're going to stick to that most of the night, I believe. Ryan Russell with a miss.
And the Lady Senator is going to start out and looks like a 1-2-2.
Yeah, I think both teams are worried about foul trouble here, so they're gonna stick to these zones a lot. 23 from the corner, way off. 30 with the rebound over the back. Gonna get a travel first turnover of the night for the Lady Tigers. Russell doing the primary ball handling from the point guard position here. That zone does fall right into the Senators' favorite thing, those three-point shots. That one long. Keltner with the rebound. Kicks it out to Russell. One more pass to Stice. Stice up. Leaves that one short. So nobody able to break it open yet. Another turnover for the Lady Tigers.
Early on the pace, I think it's going to favor the Senators.
Into Lizzie Keltner and up and good for 2.
West Washington back in their 1-2-2 zone and their 1-2-2 press.
Yeah, Stice gets her hand on that ball and knocks it out of bounds. Nice job by her. That one thrown all the way over the top, then back to the middle, right where you want to go to break that press. Keltner stands it straight up. And then it's going to stay with the Lady Tigers as Ryan Russell is not able to get that rebound.
Keltner does a really good job there holding her ground. A lot of folks could have fouled there.
That's something that the older sister loves to squat down on the ball there, but Lizzie stood straight up, which is good. That ball's going to go straight out of bounds for turnover number 3 already in the first quarter. Russell brings it up, goes into the middle of that zone, and then kicks it back out. Lexi Griffiths with the 15-footer, no good. Helt with the ball out on top. She's going to be the primary ball handler for the Lady Tigers. They work the center of that zone also. That one up, no good. Russell with the rebound. Over to Stice. Stice with the drive. Russell with a deep three. No good. Russell comes in shooting 43% from three-point line, so she definitely can knock them down with the best of them. Quickly, turnover number 4.
You know, early in the contest, it looks like the Lady Senators are concentrating more on the outside shot, you know, going from outside in. I think for us to continue to be in this contest, we need to go inside out.
The first field goal of the game came from Lizzie Keltner, who did a really good job of sealing off the defender. So that can be the first turnover for the Lady Senators. .22 up and no good. Cassidy with a very nice block out there, unable to get her arm free, but still a good block out. Stice for 3. No good. Coach Russell is not happy with that shot selection there. So that's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to step away, have a commercial break from the IHSAA, and be back in just a moment.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Welcome back, Senator Nation. The ball is in the hands of the Crothersville Tigers. Craig, you know, we talked in the pregame about, you know, transition. I feel like the Lady Senators thus far in the first quarter has done a pretty good job getting back on defense, really pushing the ball, but that shot selection has been something that's been an issue so far.
Yeah, Keltner with that rebound after the drive-by help. Nice look. That is an assist for Ryan Russell. Like we said earlier, she is chasing the assist record also. So now she's 11 assists away from that. Senators come out at a man-to-man here. Going to pick up a foul on Addie Cole.
Senators are doing a nice job on the boards.
Yeah,
nice.
Both Keltners do a very nice job of blocking out, holding their own position down there. So looks like we're going to see a 2-3 zone here. Lizzie goes up, going to get hit by 23, which is Mackenzie Isley, the senior, her first, team's second. Lizzie going to go to the line. 43% average on the year, so definitely something she's going to need to work on. Misses the first one. Lizzie is the only one to score so far in this quarter. She has all 4 points that are on the board. That one up and no good also, so 0 for 2. Pelt going to drive the lane, pick up a foul. Going to be on Lizzie Keltner. Her first. Going to be on the ground, so Tigers keep possession here. Keltner gets her hand on that one, but unable to get control of it. And then Pelt goes to the corner and knocks down a three, makes it 4-3 Lady Senators. Going to pick up a block on 22, Gracie Wilson. Took a shot right to the face, I believe. They're going to fall back in 2-3 zone. .230 to go here in the first period of play. Swing it around, go back to Lexi. Lexi takes a step in to Keltner. Keltner, nice fake. Stice drives, no good. Back out to Keltner for a deep two. Cassidy Keltner with 2. So Cassidy's got 2, Lizzie's got 4, gives them all 6 for the Lady Senators.
Yeah, that was just an example of having patience, finding a shot in rhythm, and she knocked it down.
Rebecca Cook puts that one up. It's no good. Going to stay with the Lady Senators. That ball knocked out of bounds.
You know, it seems like we're doing a better job of getting the ball inside, and you can see the confidence level go up.
Yeah.
After the first
Both,
few
like
minutes.
we said in the pregame, both Keltners are going to need big games tonight, and the Lady Tigers just don't really have anybody who can guard them once they get down in the lane. There's Lizzie for another 2. Senators back to their man-to-man. I believe they're going to tag Ryan for this one. She reached in as they came around. Oh, nope, they're going to get Lexi Griffiths. I thought Ryan got her on the reach, but Lexi going to pick up that foul. That goes over the top. So we're going to get a turnover from the Lady Tigers, and then the Senators almost give it back to them, but not quite. Keltner from the corner. No good. Under a minute to go here. Grace Wilson going to drive. That one up and no good.
Got a 4-on-1 here for the Senators, and they score.
Sarah Stice knocks in the 2.
That was a nice job of getting back on offense, and then, you know, obviously the transition defense here has been pretty good.
And it helps a lot when your center can run the break and handle the ball. That's what Cassidy Keltner just did there. I mean, she took the rebound and then went coast to coast with a nice assist laid off to Sarah Stice. Lady Tigers just look a little confused here. Lexi with the rebound. 20 seconds to Lizzie. Lizzie going to get fouled on the floor.
You know, the Lady Tigers, I just feel like they're not bringing much energy.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big contribution from our defensive efforts.
Mackenzie Brown comes in and gives Lizzie Keltner a break here. Don't want to pick up another foul.
You know, their leading scorer, Cole, she just looks out of sync. There's not much movement on their end, and again, that's just the defense that we're putting out.
Keltner puts up the shot. Mackenzie Brown going to pick up the foul, fighting for that defensive rebound. 12.1 to go here. West Washington out 10-3. Nice bucket there to end the quarter by Rebecca Cook. Cuts the lead in half, makes it 10-5 West Washington. We're going to step aside, have a break from the IHSAA, and we'll be back in just a moment.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Indiana did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
We're back here for live action from T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium, where the Lady Senators are out ahead 10-5 over the Crothersville Lady Tigers, sectional 62 opponent here. Both teams go back with their starting. Nope, Crothersville gets a sub in. Number 10 on the court, Kennedy Lakins. Nice job by Cassidy Keltner to go in and get 2. Gives her 4 so far. Grace Wilson drives the lane, and Cassidy Keltner says, "Welcome to Campbellsburg." With a nice block there.
Not in my jam.
Gracie down the lane. Or sorry, no, Lexi down the lane.
The Lady Senators, they're able to get the ball inside at will at this point.
We've got a Lady Tiger down with a turned ankle. I believe that's Kennedy Lakins. She came down off the other side and really twisted her ankle, I believe. You can tell by the grimace on her face every time it touches the ground. So she's going to come across to have a seat on the bench. Coach Kevin Hensley directing his Lady Tigers on what to do. They go back to their original starting 5, so she was the sub that came in, but she's going to quickly come out with that turned ankle. Handling the ball, swings it around the top. Going to be a carry turnover on the Lady Tigers, number 6 of the game, first of the quarter.
You know, the first quarter, they had 5, and West Washington ended up with 3 turnovers, which led for us, you know, to some really good buckets.
Yeah.
It's always nice when you capitalize off the turnovers.
Russell with the drive to the corner for Lexi. Lexi up for 3. That one going to hit the support, so it's going to be out of bounds. Lady Tiger's going to take over.
Even though that didn't go in, it was still a really nice shot. You know, our shot selection starting in the second quarter has been really, really good.
And it was a good look from where it was. So, you know, they ran some good offense. Russell able to find Lexi in the corner. Russell with the steal. Up, going to pick up the foul. Russell now 3 steals away from that record-breaking career. Going to go to the line where she is a 66% free throw shooter.
Don't believe 23 agrees with that call, but it looked like a pretty good call from here.
Substitution. Lady Tiger, number 5, Zoe Spangler.
Number 5 comes in, Zoe Spangler. Russell's second one up and no good. Senators 0 for 4 from the line so far. It's been the struggle for them all year long to knock down those free throws. Addie Cole with her first 2-point bucket of the night. Russell down the lane, good for 2 and 1 opportunity here.
Foul on number 5, first, 6. Substitution Century 42, Lizzie Keltner.
Back comes Lizzie Keltner. Russell goes back to the line where she's 0 for 2 on the night, looking to get her first one down here.
Well, that move there, she showed good poise. She took the contact, kept her focus, and made the bucket.
Lizzie going to pick up a foul there on the defensive rebound.
42, Lizzie Keltner.
Gives her 2. Comes in the game in less than a second and picks up the foul.
Looks like the Lady Senators are back to their man-to-man.
Addie Cole.
That's back-to-back buckets.
Back-to-back buckets for her. Nice move by Cassidy. No good. This is where the Senators tend to struggle. The start of the second quarter is where they have trouble finding the offense. So Zoe Spangler up, knocks that one in for 2.
I'm pretty sure she didn't even look at the basket on that
She
one.
turned and it was going up, whether she was ready to shoot it or not.
That would have been a good shot and horse.
Yep, the no look. Lexi goes up, gets that one blocked.
Wild shot by Crothersville.
Lexi 2-on-1. Nice fake there by Lexi. Real nice fake there. Thought the ball was going to Lizzie and then it doesn't. Nice block by Lizzie on that end. Lexi gets the favor repaid on the defensive side. So, going to be Lady Tigers ball.
I think that was one more step than she needed.
Yeah. Both teams just seem flat here. They just don't look like they've got much going on. Offense isn't moving. We got 10 girls out on the floor and 9 of them are standing. Deep 3. Nice rebound by Help. Lexi going to pick up her second, team's 5th. Number 3, Michaela Helms goes to the line, 70% free throw shooter on the year. First one up and no good. 18-11, 4:29 left to go here in the first half of play. Second one up and good. Gives her 4 on the evening. Russell goes up. Keltner with the rebound, no good. There were a couple of fouls on that play. I think Russell got fouled. I think Keltner got fouled. So we've got all kinds of fouls going on.
You know, the Lady Senators they're doing a fantastic job of getting the ball in the paint. We just got to capitalize on those easy shots.
Helms drives, no good. Kicks around. Hello, welcome to Campbellsburg again by Cassidy Keltner.
That'll be her second block on the contest.
Reliving some of those earlier volleyball season moments there.
You know, it's kind of weird, but tonight, you know, when the Senators are in the zone, it seems like they have a lot more energy than they do when it's man-to-man.
Stice up and good.
And as a result of that, you know, they can rebound better and get out on the break a little quicker.
Foul on 12, Isabella
Isabel Lewis picks up her first foul. Stice going to go to the line where she's a 61% free throw shooter on the year, so looking to knock down her first one of the night. That one no good. Senators have yet to hit a free throw. Going to be an offensive foul on 22, Grace Wilson, her second. Goes down as a turnover also.
She's a very athletic girl.
Yeah, she plays hard all the time. Wasn't super happy with that call, but Russell was definitely set up there, so you knew it was coming.
Yep, I think she just plays a little bit out of control.
Yeah. This is where the issue comes.
Very nice high-low by the Senators.
That's super hard to defend because you got a three-point shooter on that side. You're overloaded. And then they go to the high post to Cass, who can put the ball on the ground and drive. And then she dumps it off to her sister, who's a 6-foot post, who's already got deep position there. So that's a really nice play to run. And if any part of that falls apart, whoever's got the ball in their hand at that time can put it up and hit a shot from there. So Senators up 8 here, under 3 minutes. Grace Wilson down the lane for 2. Keltner for 3, no good. Could hear her mom across the gym wondering why she was shooting that one.
I think she yelled, no, no.
Crothersville comes back out, sets up some offense.
Senators are back in their man-to-man. That's back-to-back buckets for her.
Yep, Grace Wilson with another 2-point field goal. Lexi for 3, no good. Stice gets her hand on it, but unable to get that one. Lizzie comes out of there with it, no good. Lexi, no good. We get all kinds of stuff going on. Looks like Lexi got hit in the eye. Lexi driving the other way. We'll see if somebody can stop her. Out to Stice. Stice for 3. Bang.
She caught that one
in rhythm, ready to fire. Remind you of your high school days?
Oh, yeah.
Catching in rhythm, letting it go.
Yeah, that was not a shot I didn't like.
Addie Cole with another 2-point bucket. Stice with the drive. Lizzie with the rebound and up and good for 2.
Yeah, I think that's where West Washington is going to dominate all night is in the paint.
You can tell that the Tigers are getting tired there. Helms has been up and down the floor quite a bit. She's tired just in the first half, so that one up, no good. Nice rebound there by the Lady Tigers. Lizzie Keltner with the rebound to come out. Russell driving. Nice crossover down the lane. No foul called, as you can see under the bucket. The Browns are sitting over on the other side. Mr. Adam Brown he's chuckling at that one, how that's not a foul.
I believe she got more than a piece of her.
Just a little. So 37 seconds to go here. Russell for a deep 3. No good. Lady Tigers going to take over. 32 seconds now to go. Lady Senators up 25-18.
Yeah, I think in a situation like that with 36 seconds, that probably would need to be a last shot. One shot call.
Run some good offense. If you get an open look, put it up. But if you don't, then it's the last shot. And we're going to stay with the Lady Tigers. Lady Senators unable to secure that defensive rebound. 18.9 to go. Ooh, nice out-of-bounds play. That's a bucket by number 30. Rebecca Cook, her second bucket of the night. 7 seconds to go. Lexi turns into Keltner. Keltner one dribble up. No good. It's going to go out of bounds and end the first half of play where the Senators are up 25-17. We're going to step aside for
25-20.
Oh, 25-20. Sorry, Mike. For some reason, my scoreboard's reading wrong. Well, we'll be back in just a moment after a commercial break or two with some halftime stats.
In 2015, we launched the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. This is phase 2 of the Happily Ever After project. With the assistance of several local donors and sponsors, along with 5 years of fundraising by the Washington County Youth Foundation, we finally had enough resources to launch the service. The Dolly Parton Imagination Library is a free service that mails age-appropriate books to all required Washington County children under the age of 5. Although the faces of the leadership of the Washington County Community Foundation have changed over time, as is always the case with any healthy, thriving organization, the core values and mission remain the same. We continue to work diligently to assist our donors in creating a legacy that is meaningful to them. All of our success is directly related to the generosity of the sons and daughters of Washington County. We will continue to help our donors give back to our community through our foundation and improve the quality of life in our county.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history, I love world history. Baseball? Wait, baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in a classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers here in Indiana learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. There's so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Sportsmanship doesn't happen just on the court or on the field or on the mat. It doesn't happen only in the pool or on the green or the track. It also happens in the stands, on the sidelines, on the web, and at home. That's because sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility. We remind you to practice good sportsmanship at all high school sporting events. Treat athletes and officials with respect during competition and especially in social media. And support your team's coaching staff. Remember, sportsmanship has a face. Yours. A message from your high school and the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
Back here at West Washington, where the Lady Senators do lead 25-20 over the Crothersville Tigers. First half, not a very clean half. We've had 10 turnovers already for the Lady Tigers and 4 for the Lady Senators. It's just not been a super clean half of basketball. Scoring breakdown, Addie Cole for the Lady Tigers has 6 points. Michaela Helt has 4. Gracie Wilson has 4. Rebecca Cook has 4. And Zoe Spangler has 2. Isabel Lewis and Kennedy Lakins do get into the game but do not score, along with Mackenzie Isley. So all of the players that the Tigers bring into the varsity event have already gotten into the game, but only 5 of them so far have scored. Lady Senators, kind of the same story. Ryan Russell has 2, Sarah Stice 7 through the first half, Cassidy Keltner with 4, along with 2 big swats from her center position. Lizzie Keltner has 8, the big scorer for the Senators, and Lexi Griffiths has 4. Mackenzie Brown has also been in the game, but was unable to tally there in the first half of play. After one quarter, it was 10-5. Second quarter, the Senators do score 15 along with the Lady Tigers, who score 15, so it stays with that 5-point lead, 25-20, as we are in the halftime break. Chris, what do you think so far?
Yeah, I think we really hit the nail on the head in the pregame. You know, we talked about the transition. Really feel like West Washington is getting back in good transition offensively, but more importantly, they're really getting back on defense. You know, I feel like when they're in the zone, they have a lot more energy, which I think that could be a little strange. Generally, what you see is when you're man-to-man, you know, you pick it up. However, it's working. You know, they're definitely able to rebound a lot better out of that zone, and as a result of that, they are pushing the ball a little bit better. You know, one thing I really want to see the Lady Senators do in the third and fourth quarter is their shot selection. You know, I feel like, you know, we've provided 10 turnovers on the Tigers, and out of those 10 turnovers, you know, we've maybe scored a few buckets out of it. So we're really not taking full advantage of the turnovers because of that shot selection.
The Senators also have left 7 points on the board with 7 missed free throws. They haven't hit a free throw yet in this game. Been to the line 7 times and not able to knock a single one of them down yet.
Yeah, you know, that just kind of builds your confidence when you're hitting your free throws. And the turnovers. You know, the turnovers, those are points that, you know, with those free throws, those are points that we're just leaving on the table.
Those of you out there watching on the YouTube page, make sure that you let others know that, you know, you can tune in and watch. There is a chat going on there too. Chris was saying, hey, it'd be real nice if we had a chat out there, and well, when you ask for something, it tends to happen here on West Washington Live Stream. So you know, those of you out there watching, be sure to use the chat. You know, if you've got something going on or you've got you know, an issue, let us know, or just to chat about the game so far. The Lady Tigers are back on the court with 3:30 left to go here in the halftime. The Lady Senators still haven't come out of the locker room yet. I'm sure Coach Russell's in there just letting them know, hey, you know, that's not the half of basketball we want to play. You know, they came out real strong in the first half, and then in the first quarter, and went into the post quite a bit to Lizzie and Cassidy, and then all of a sudden kind of went away from that, and we didn't really see a whole lot of that in the second period.
Really, that's going to be the key to the second half is how effective are they going to be able to get the ball in the post, and then making a better shot selection. Overall, you know, offensively, not a bad half. I mean, you know, there were some shots that could have went in, should have went in. They were around the bucket. You know, you're going to have those nights where sometimes those shots don't fall, and then you're going to have those nights where everything's falling.
Yeah.
You know, I think the first quarter started out with 2 lids on each end.
Nobody could get a bucket.
You know, this half could be different, where it's like throwing it in the ocean.
Well, let's hope. Let's hope. We're going to step aside, have a commercial from the Washington County Community Foundation, who is a big sponsor of West Washington Livestream, along with the IHSAA, and we'll be back to live action here on Ron Smith Court in just a moment.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program, the foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history, I love world history. Baseball? Wait, baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in a classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers here in Indiana learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. There's so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Back to live action here at West Washington, where the Lady Senators do lead 25-20. I was just informed by the Mr. Chris Manship sitting next to me that he is doing a great promotion tomorrow at work and running through next week. If you come in and visit him, he is going to pass out free suckers to everyone who comes in and says hey to him at First Financial in Georgetown, Indiana, right?
Yeah, we'd love to have everybody. It's still a hometown bank.
There you go. So if you come in, it's free sucker all week from Mr. Chris Manship. He'll even let you pick out the flavor.
That's right. We've got a variety of suckers.
So Lady Senators come out with their same starting five that they've played most of the first half with, along with the Lady Tigers. Lizzie Keltner with that first defensive rebound there. Russell runs it up into the front court all the way to the bucket. Up, leaves it short. Rebecca Cook comes out with it. And then the throw ahead. Nice pass back to Addie Cole for the first 2 points of the second half of play. Cass drives, kicks out to Stice. Stice for three, no good. Lexi gets her hand on it, but unable to keep control of it. Tigers come out, gonna run some offense. Goes to the corner to 23, Mackenzie Isley. Good for three, her first bucket of the evening.
Yeah, I don't.
All of a sudden, we're tied here.
I don't think this is the start Coach Russell wanted.
No.
In the second half.
Nope. Senators still look flat. Gracie Wilson with the nice deflection there. Russell for three. That one good. (28-25) Lady Senators out ahead. Drive to the corner. Lizzie Keltner going to get that rebound as Rebecca Cook tries to come over the back.
That was a really nice box out by Keltner, and more importantly, really good round of defense.
Yeah, Ryan did a really nice job there of not fouling, of giving ground, letting her player get towards the rim, but not fouling, just being there as a good defensive presence. Russell drives and one opportunity. Rebecca Cook going to pick up her third. Russell steps to the line, where she came into the night a 66% free throw shooter. That one no good, but Cassidy with the rebound. Drives baseline, tries to throw it to her sister with a bounce pass, but it comes off the foot of Rebecca Cook. In comes number 5, Zoe Spangler. Nice bucket. Oh!
It's like she short-armed it a little bit.
Short-armed it the first time, gets fouled on the second one. So we're going to go back to the line where we still haven't hit one.
It's a nice out-of-bounds play.
Yeah.
I really felt that the offensive rebound that she got on the previous free throw really helped her. And plays like that really are going to get the team more excited and bring a little bit more energy. But West Washington is just struggling at the free throw line.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, 10 free throws that we've missed.
Couple of bounces. Cassidy lets that one go. It's good. Finally, the Lady Senators have hit a free throw tonight.
1-11 from the free throw line.
Yep. So that's definitely some free points that Coach Russell, I'm sure, is going to want to get. Come sectional time, you want to be able to knock down, 70% of those. Stice comes out with the rebound. That was a ping pong ball. Nobody wanted to grab it. Step back three, leaves it short. Russell gets back on defense. Lexi steps up. Cassidy Keltner comes out. There's just not much flow to this game. It's just back and forth, back and forth. Going to be a turnover for the Lady Senators. There's a three by Addie Cole. Gives her 5 in the quarter, 11 on the night. Nobody going to step up and take Sarah Stice. She's going to get 2 on that. Give her 9. 33-28, 4:33 left to go here in the third quarter.
Well, that was a really nice play by Sarah. The Tigers hit a three-pointer, and yet Sarah's wide open for the layup.
Back on the other end, Mackenzie Isley with 2. Stice for 3. Bang. 5 in the quarter.
That was just a really nice job on offense. Patient, and they found the open player.
Yep, they came out, ran some motion offense, looked really good in that motion. Going to be a jump ball. Going to go to the Lady Senators. Nice job by Ryan there to get the tie up.
With 3:37 left in the third, 36-30 West Washington.
Going to see some pressure here by the Tigers. Goes into the front court to Russell. Russell goes up and good for another 2. Gives her 7 in the quarter, 9 in the game. There's another 3 by Mackenzie Isley.
Now it's getting exciting.
Yeah, now we're getting some flow going here.
It's back and forth, everyone hitting.
This is a matchup that I really like. I think Lexi can take her off the dribble. Helt going to pick up her first foul of the night.
It may be cold outside, but it's getting fired up in here.
Starting to warm up in here. Lexi gets the ball in the backcourt where Addie Cole picks her up in the half court. Ooh, I don't know about that one. Ryan Russell going to pick up her first foul of the evening. Going to go down as a turnover also, second of the quarter. Zoe Spangler shoots that one. Unable to knock it down. Cassidy Keltner gets her hand on it. We're going to see some full court pressure here by the Lady Tigers, sorry. It's going to be a turnover for the Lady Senators. Ryan trying to feed Lizzie in the post, unable to get it to her. Going to be a travel. Grace Wilson comes back in for Isabel Lewis.
The Tigers are putting their full court press on. I don't feel like that's been much of a deterrence for the Lady Senators.
No.
They've been able to break the press pretty easily. It's just, what are we going to do when we get on this end?
Stice up, no good. Lizzie with the rebound. That one up and no good. Stice gets that rebound. So 2 offensive rebounds, but unable to hit the open layup. Stice for 3. Bang. That's her 3rd three-pointer of the night. Pushes the lead out 41-33. Lexi kicks ahead to Stice. Stice up, no good, but Cassidy's there for the cleanup.
And we have a timeout on the court.
Going to be a full timeout. We're going to step aside, give us a chance to catch our breath. We'll get a commercial in from the IHSA, and we'll be back in just a moment.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Back to action here in T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium on the Ron Smith Court at West Washington High School, where the Lady Senators are out ahead by 10, 43-33, 1:45 left to go here in the 3rd period. They are ahead of the Crothersville Lady Tigers. Chris, we said that 3rd quarter we started to get some flow going, some rhythm, and then it got back to that sloppy back and forth basketball that we saw in the 1st quarter. So see which team kind of closes it out with a strong push here at the end of the 3rd.
Yeah, I really feel with West Washington getting those lanes to the basket and connecting on them. I mean, it's hard to beat a team that's getting pretty much their way in the paint.
Yeah.
And, the turnovers, they haven't been a real big factor in this 3rd period. Just getting back to the flow, within the first few minutes.
It's a 3 by Spangler, no good. Going to come back the other way with a foul.
Foul 142, Lindsey Killen, her 3rd. Team 2nd. Substitution for the
Looks like he called a foul, a push in the back.
He called a push in the back on Lizzie. Senators set up in a 2-3 zone here. Lizzie with that rebound, hands it off to Russell. Russell kicks ahead to Stice. Stice for 3. Bang!
Bingo.
Sarah Stice heating up. I was kidding her during the halftime of the JV. I saw her shoot for those few minutes there in between the game, or in between the JV game, and she didn't hit a single one, and now she's warming up. Nice stop. Another 2-point bucket there for Sarah.
She's definitely on fire in the 3rd.
Yeah, she's filling it up now. Gives her 13 in the 3rd. Going with her 7 in the first half gives her 20 total already.
The Senator defense really is showing some frustration, really causing frustration for the Tigers here in the 3rd. There was another turnover, which now puts them at 15 for the game.
Senators going to take their time bringing this one up. 30 seconds left to go here in the 3rd. They've stretched this lead to 15. In it goes. Going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Tigers, so they're going to get the Lady Senators going to reset underneath with Sarah Stice inbounding the ball. Out to Stice in the corner for 3. No good. Russell brings it up. Deep 3 by Russell. That one no good. So going to come out of the 3rd period of play. Lady Senators up 48-33. We're going to come back after a commercial break for the 4th and final period here at West Washington.
Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Back to live action here where the Lady Senators are up 15 as we go into the fourth quarter of play. Sarah Stice really caught fire there in the third with 13.
Yeah, I believe she's right now game high 20.
Yeah, game high 20 so far.
That was a big quarter for the Lady Senators.
Cassidy Keltner going to pick up her first foul.
On the line, 2 shots, 23, Mackenzie Isley.
You know, to finish the fourth, if we can stay with the same intensity we haven't had in the third, we should be able to ride this fourth quarter out.
Stice going to come up the court. Lost the handle on the ball there. Lexi is going to settle in, run some offense. Nice reverse dribble there. Keltner up, no good. Comes across court to Grace Wilson for 3, no good. Nice job by 23, Mackenzie Isley, to come in and clean up that shot. Cuts it to an 11-point lead. Nice find. Keltner good for 2.
Really nice look by Lexi.
Going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to stick with you here. That last quarter, the Lady Senators scored 23 to the Lady Tigers 12. So that's where the lead came from, how the lead jumped out so much, so quick. You know, it only takes one quarter, and in that one quarter, that's the difference in the game.
I don't know what Coach Russell told them at half, but you know, coming out
it worked in the third
period. They come out with some high intensity, and now we're seeing that the Crothersville coach, he's got a little intensity of his own.
Yeah. Nice rebound there by Zoe Spangler, up and good for 2. Gives her 6. Help going to pick up her second.
It's like the Tigers coming out of the timeout with some real good intensity.
Lexi unable to knock that one down. Tigers come out with the rebound. Put that one up, it's no good. Cassidy Keltner with the rebound. Lexi going to run the floor.
That's probably one she probably should have backed out.
Probably should have backed that one out. Third on Lexi. Russell with a steal. Goes up. Gets 2.
Steal number 2. She needs 2 more.
Going to be a full timeout by Coach Hunsley. We're going to step aside, take a commercial break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Sportsmanship doesn't happen just on the court or on the field or on the mat. It doesn't happen only in the pool or on the green or the track. It also happens in the stands, on the sidelines, on the web, and at home. That's because sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility. We remind you to practice good sportsmanship at all high school sporting events. Treat athletes and officials with respect during competition and especially in social media. And support your team's coaching staff. Remember, sportsmanship has a face, yours. A message from your high school and the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
Back to live action here at West Washington. Lady Senators do come out in a man-to-man half-court defense here. Ball is inbounded to Grace Wilson. Every time that Helt gets in the corner, she wants to push off with that free hand on Lexi, and eventually we're going to get that call.
And Lexi doing a nice job on her. Overall, that was just a really nice round of defense.
Yeah. Russell drives all the way to the bucket. Up, no good. Lizzie Keltner there to get it.
And then she goes over the back. But, you know, good defense leads to good offense. That defensive stance there definitely got us back down the floor. We had a good look. We just couldn't capitalize on it.
Lizzie with her 4th personal here, 5th in the half. Russell doing a nice job playing some good defense there.
Another good round of defense.
Then we get our pocket picked. First turnover of the quarter. Cassidy Keltner going to sprint down the court. Kick it back to Lexi. Lexi steps into a 3, no good. Senators up 11 here. Sarah Stice picks the pocket, runs the floor. She's going to get 2 shots at the free throw line. Michaela Helt's 3rd.
You know, it's funny, this morning I was watching the G League, the NBA G League, and in the G League, for every time that you shoot a free throw, you only get 1 shot. But if you make the first one, it counts 2 points.
Really? Wow.
I just thought that's an unusual fact.
That is. I didn't know that. Stice up. That one no good. Senators struggling from the line still.
2 for 13.
Help for 3. Tigers have cut the lead to 9. That one no good. Going to get a double dribble. Senator's going to take the ball out of bounds on the sideline. Comes into Lexi Griffiths. This is the matchup I said early I thought we had the advantage in. Lexi unable to knock that one down. Up, no good. Keltner skies for the rebound, throws it over the top to Stice, who's unable to keep it inbounds. Goes through the Senator cheerleaders over on the far side. Coach Russell going to take a timeout. We're going to stick with you here. He's going to take a 30, so we're going to stay right here. 3:02 left to go. Senators out 53-44.
30-second timeout called by the Senators.
That sucker promotion that you're running this upcoming week, you get free pins with that too, or
Sure.
just suckers?
Sure do. We've got tons of free pins and lots of suckers.
That's what my girls always love going to the bank for, love going in and getting a sucker.
Most kids do. You know, and I enjoy that because it gives me an opportunity to talk to the kids. To really, you know, I spent Monday here at West Washington.
Volunteering.
Volunteering.
I got to see you a couple times walking around the hallways.
With First Financial Bank, they allow me 8 hours a year to volunteer, and I chose to do it here because obviously with my wife being a teacher here, my kids that attend here, it's important that we give back. And I tell you, I had so much fun.
I heard you got to play some dodgeball in the gym.
Yeah, I was in it to win it.
Just like Gracie Wilson there, who drives the lane, in it to win it for two. Russell goes up, gets that one blocked.
Needless to say, 2 days after, now my arm still hurts.
Gonna get a turnover coming back the other way. Lizzie Keltner comes back into the game with her 4 personals. This is where she's got to be careful. 2:36 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Going to stay with the Lady Senators here.
And we're at a crucial time here in the fourth quarter. The Lady Senators really need to take care of the basketball. And
I dislike that call every time because there's no way that you can be standing, catch the ball, and then get bumped into and it not be a foul and it's a turnover. There's
Right.
no way that can happen.
she was definitely pushed out of bounds.
Ahead to Lexi. Lexi wisely pulls that one out. Russell for 3. No good. We're going to get a bucket and a foul. I believe that's going to go on Lizzie. Going to be her. That's going to be Lizzie's 5th. Addie Cole with an and one opportunity. The freshman comes out of the game with her big first quarter of 6 points, but only gets 2 more in the second and is held scoreless here in the second half. So Lady Tigers on a run here. That's Addie Cole with another bucket.
Yeah, I'd really like to see Lexi there. Just pull up and shoot that mid-range jump shot.
Shoot that little 6 to 8 foot jumper. Down the lane goes number 3, Michaela Helt.
At this point in the game, we'd really like to see that senior leadership kind of calm everybody down. It seems that we're kind of getting outside of ourselves here, and
we're going
really
away from what worked.
We're really forcing the issue.
So senior Ryan Russell steps to the line. See if she can get the Senators out of their struggles. That one too deep. The key was that was the third foul on Michaela Helt.
And I believe that was number 5 right there.
Yep. It's going to be Zoe Spangler, her second.
I thought they would call that one on 3.
I'm wondering why, if it's 8, why we weren't shooting. Bucket by number 20, Mackenzie Brown. Her first 2-point bucket of the night. Then Mackenzie's going to come back and pick up her second foul. 1:10 left to go here in the fourth. Senators clinging to a 4-point lead. First one by Zoe Spangler, up and good. She's got one more here. Looking to cut this to a 2-point lead. That one up and good. Going to be a full timeout by the Lady Tigers. We're going to step aside, be back in just a quick 30-second break.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Back to live action here at West Washington. Lady Senators clinging to a 2-point lead. Just over a minute to go. We've got a total of 70 seconds. We'll see if the Lady Senators can hold on and come out of here victorious. It is going to be the Lady Senators ball underneath.
At this juncture in the game, we really need our seniors to step up.
Right, and we've got 2 of them on the floor. Cassidy Keltner, who's going to do the inbounding, and I'm betting they're going to try to get this ball to Ryan Russell. Because even though she hasn't done a super job of being able to knock down free throws tonight, Mackenzie Brown with another 2-point bucket. Lexi Griffiths comes out with the rebound. Going to be a foul on 23, Mackenzie Isley.
The foul is on 23, Mackenzie Isley. That's her 4th of the team tonight.
Looks like the Senators are in the bonus.
Lexi Griffiths steps to the line. Those of you who remember, she's the one who sent the Southwestern game to overtime. Knocks that one down. First points of the second half. That one touches every bit of the rim and then drops through. Russell with the rebound. Gives it out to Stice. Stice reverses the dribble and comes back to Russell. Russell going to kick ahead to Lexi. going to be a foul on Addie Cole.
Addie Cole for second, eighth pin.
So Senators are shooting 2 from here on. 16 seconds left to go.
Looks like we got a 4-possession game.
Russell knocks that one through, nothing but net. That one good also. (63-50), 61-53. That one gets into the front court. And that's going to be the game here. Lady Senators are victorious 61-53. Teams shake hands at midcourt. This could be a game that comes back for the Lady Senators later on into sectional play. We're going to step aside, have a few commercial breaks, get some stats ready, and then we'll sit down with Coach Russell and talk to him a little bit. And we'll be back in just a moment.
In 2015, we launched the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. This is phase 2 of the Happily Ever After project. With the assistance of several local donors and sponsors, along with 5 years of fundraising by the Washington County Youth Foundation, we finally had enough resources to launch the service. The Dolly Parton Imagination Library is a free service that mails age-appropriate books to all required Washington County children under the age of 5. Although the faces of the leadership of the Washington County Community Foundation have changed over time, as is always the case with any healthy, thriving organization, the core values and mission remain the same. We continue to work diligently to assist our donors in creating a legacy that is meaningful to them. All of our success is directly related to the generosity of the sons and daughters of Washington County. We will continue to help our donors give back to our community through our foundation and improve the quality of life in our county.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history, I love world history. Baseball? Wait, baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in a classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers here in Indiana learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. They're so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Back to live action here at T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium, where the Lady Senators are victorious 61-53 over the Lady Tigers of Crothersville. Scoring breakdown for the Lady Tigers. Addie Cole had 14, which was under her season average of 15, which is good. Michaela Helt had 9. Gracie Wilson had 6. Mackenzie Isley had 12, which was more than double her average coming in. And then Rebecca Cook had 4, and Zoe Spangler had 6. The Senators were led in scoring once again by Sarah Stice with 21. Ryan Russell had 13. Cassidy Keltner had 9. Lizzie Keltner had 8. Lexi had 6. And Maddie Brown had 4. We're going to be joined here in just a second by Coach Russell. Scoring breakdown by quarter. After 1, it was 10-5 Lady Senators. After 2, 25-20 still Lady Senators. After 3, Lady Senators out 48-33. And then the Lady Senators were able to close it out 61-53. Joined by Coach Russell. Starting off the game, that was a little bit of sloppy basketball there, Coach.
Yeah, very sloppy, especially after as well as we played on Tuesday night against Orleans. And,
that was the focus of practice last night. That was the focus tonight before the game, is finding that consistency and being able to do it game after game. And, we're halfway through the season, and that's going to start happening. Fortunately, we were able to find a way to win tonight or hold on. Free throw shooting, so I said, how do you go from shooting 70% last game to probably 40% tonight?
I had you 4 of 16.
Wow.
So
wow.
That's of course unofficial, but that's nowhere close to where you want to be.
No, exactly.
you were 0 of 10 in the first half. You didn't have anybody who knocked down a single free throw.
That's
so
ridiculous. So we got too many good shooters.
Your girls did play some pretty solid defense. You held most of their scores under their season average. Mackenzie Isley came out and had 12. She only averaged 5 for most of the year, but the rest of the girls, they were well under their season average. But then your girls, Stice comes out 21. She's
going to be around 20 every game.
Yeah, she's a scoring machine so far this year.
And she frustrates you at times with some of the shots that she takes. But when you're a shooter and you got a green light, she's going to make them at some point, and when she gets hot, there's very little stopping her.
That's exactly what I was going to say. The first quarter, she came out and was shooting everything. Every time she touched it, the ball was going up, and it wasn't going through for her. But then she came out in the third and had 13 in the third alone, to get her over the hump there, and then was able to chip in another one in the fourth from the free throw line. But it was a good night for her. Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at my stats. I've got 5 free throws for you, so you were 5 of 16.
That improves us a lot.
Still not where you want to be.
No.
The other girls on your team, Ryan came in chasing the steals lead. I don't think she got it tonight. I had her for 3.
Care less about that.
But I had her. I still had her for 3. But you forced 18 turnovers. That's something that you're going to look to do every night.
Yeah, well, there was points there after about the 4-minute mark. I think it was when I called timeout. Our defensive intensity really picked up, and that was the key on Tuesday night. Was we came out and played extremely hard on defense, and I felt like tonight at times we did too much standing and watching, especially on blockouts. And they had a big size advantage on us. I mean, where they were able to put have a third forward that is 5'9", 5'10", and we're trying to block out with a 5'6", 5'7", 7 guard, and that's not a good matchup.
Yeah.
But I just felt like man-to-man was a much better defense for us because it made us more active, but we did get hurt on the board some.
Looking forward, you've got a little bit of a break here, and then next week you come in with a game with Springs Valley, and then you don't have another game until the following week, I believe, at Shoals.
Yeah, the 30th. Is that a Monday?
I believe it is a Monday.
Yeah, we play, was it Friday, Monday?
Friday, Monday.
Yeah, so, the girls aren't happy because, unfortunately, we got to practice Monday. Then we got to practice the day after Christmas, and they're in there. What kind of Christmas break's that? But when you got to play, you got to get in and get some shots up and get some running in. But after that Shoals game, we don't play again until January 9th, and it's a big game against Trinity. But we'll be able to give the girls some time off after Shoals.
Yeah, and that's not looking ahead past anybody. The Valley Blackhawks are a good team. They've got a dominant score.
Yeah. Jewel McCormick is the real deal. She's 6'1", 6'2" athlete that can just dominate. It's going to be interesting to watch her and Cass and Lizzie battle inside. And then Springs Valley's also got a guard, Allison Burton, who actually set their school record Tuesday night, I believe it was, at Perry Central. She hit 7 threes. So, they've got an inside-outside game. And it's something that's nice because you can use that to prepare also for your game against Trinity because they've got, the Janes girl who is a big body, and, you're going to see kind of the same look with Valley. That's the scary thing. Trinity goes 5'10", 6'1", 6'2". So, we got to figure out a way to negate that size.
Yeah. So, Coach Russell, I'm going to let you go ahead and get out of here. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Catch you after Christmas break.
You have a good break. Thanks a lot, Craig.
Once again, the Lady Senators are victorious tonight, 61-53 over the Crothersville Lady Tigers. With that, we're going to step aside. We will be bringing you tomorrow's boys game in conjunction with WBIS GM out of Borden for the holiday tournament. We will be bringing you all 4 games, but it will be with their announcers, not our regular Misty Jones and Gibby They will be on WSLM 1220 AM, but we will be broadcasting through WBIS with their video and their announcers. So we appreciate them and allowing us to patch into their video feed so that we can use that and get it out to all our viewers. With that, this is Craig Akers along with Chris Manship, and we are going to sign off. Thank you for watching.